Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today is Sunday, November, I don't know, my watch just died, but it's the Sunday after Thanksgiving. So the 26th, I think. So last week, like really Monday through Friday was really dead. I think I had a total of maybe like 5 sales for those 5 days. And so on Saturday, yesterday, I sent out some offers using Poshmark VA, and they were only 20 to 30%, but I got quite a bit of sales. And then today I got quite a bit of sales, and I got one really big sale yesterday that was super exciting. So I have in total 22 items going out just between yesterday and today, Saturday and Sunday. So 22 items, technically 20 orders because there's one bundle of 3. My gross, meaning what they sold for, and with eBay items, that's including shipping, $868.90. And then my net profit was $571.36. So I have sales on all 3 platforms, which is super exciting. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. If you guys have some shipping to do or just want to watch, make sure to grab a drink because I have a feeling this one's gonna be a long one. All right, so first we're gonna start with Poshmark orders just because that's what I have right in front of me. Tried to stay organized to get this done pretty quickly, but this is a Nuitags Torrid Green shirt hauls or skirt hauls, I think. It's basically overalls but with a skirt instead of pants. So yeah, found this at a Goodwill for $4.50. It sold for $28 with a shipping discount. It was part of the sales or the offers that I sent out yesterday. My profit was $15.88, and it took 60 days to sell. So I probably had maybe 10 sales or so from those offers, or it was offers I had sent and then someone countered with something. So that really kick-started it. And then I had 2 sales on Mercari yesterday, and then today I ended up getting 4 total sales on eBay, which was exciting. So, oh, okay. This item is nice and bright pink. It is a Nuitags Zaya Nimbus tank top. I am trying to get rid of all Zaya things because they are not moving for me. So I was really happy when someone offered me $15 for this. I paid $4.24 at a Uptown Cheapskate, which is kind of like a Plato's, just for, I think it's more for like those in their 20s versus teens. So my profit was $7.76. It took 388 days to sell. This was not part of those sales from the offers, but this offer came in after I had made a bunch of sales on Poshmark. So don't know if the algorithm was algorithming or if that was just luck, but okay. This is a Torrid purple shark bite long sleeve top. It sold for $12 with a shipping discount, which is kind of low, but I only had 92 cents into it from the bins. My profit was $6.11. This took 646 days to sell. So needless to say, I was very happy to sell this item and get it out of here. Torrid is one of my bread and butter brands that always do well for me. I actually made a video talking about my top 10 bread and butter brands for this year. I will link it up above if you guys want to check that out. Speaking of Torrid, here's another one. So this is a Nuitags Torrid crew neck white long sleeve tee. It sold for $18 with a shipping discount. So on this one, it was a consignment with a friend of mine, and so I split the profits with her. So technically my cost of goods was $6.19 because that's what I'm giving her, and then my profit is $16.19. This took 133 days to sell. It was pretty basic, but it was Nuitags. So I think this would be really cute under like a vest or something. But yeah, again, toward bread and butter. Okay, so this is a Lululemon black tank top. I think it's the All Yours tank top, but I'm not quite sure. It was a bigger size. There was no tag, but it measured like an 18. But I already have this exact same tank top in my own size. So I ended up selling this for $26 with a shipping discount. My husband found it at a Goodwill for $3.88. So profit was $14.89. And it sold pretty quickly in 33 days. I really think, even though I said I thought it was the All Yours tank top, I didn't know for sure. So I didn't put that in the like title. Because when you Google this, it's a black tank top. So not gonna come up with much, but I think the fact that it was a bigger size helped. When I find Lululemon that, or really any brand that does not have a size tag, I will measure. I will include the measurements in the description, and I include a screenshot of that brand's own size chart to, you know, let the buyer know, hey, this doesn't have a size tag. Yeah. What was funny is I had a Lululemon tank top sale, I think 2 weeks ago, and someone left me on eBay, and someone left me neutral feedback saying the size tag had been removed, but in my listing I had said size tag had been removed, and the very first picture you could see that there's no size tag, that it's been, there was a little bit of white, but that was it. So can't please everybody, unfortunately, especially those who unfortunately don't read. Okay, so this was a pair of Athleta pants. They're called the Sierra wide leg pant. I think they were a little bit cropped. These sold for $24 with a shipping discount. My profit was $17.18, but I am splitting that with my cousin. So she'll get like $8.50 something cents, but it took 117 days to sell. So I definitely had a good mix of stuff that took forever to sell and stuff that sold really, really quickly. So it was kind of fun to see. And all these sales were great to see, especially after it being extremely dead. Yeah. All right, so this next item is a Beyond Yoga pair of red space dye leggings. They sold for $28 with a shipping discount. I found them at in Kansas City, and I think kind of the surrounding areas. There is a thrift store that's run by the Disabled American Veterans, like nonprofit. And so I picked that up at one of their thrift stores for $3.29. My profit was $17.09, and it sold in 67 days. So Beyond Yoga is a brand that I love to pick up because I feel like it's very underrated. Especially for being a bread and butter brand. I think there's people who know the brand and follow it very well, you know, so yeah. All right, this is a brand called the Kooples. So this is, I believe, a designer brand. That's at least what I've heard about it. They sell it on the Real, and including this top, I did at one point send to the Real, but they made a lot of changes to their selling program to where, like, kind of like ThreadUp, if you wanted that item sent back, you had to pay like, I think it was like $10 or $15 in shipping per item. So before that change went into effect, I ended up just taking everything that I still have for sale with the Real, having them send it back to me for free, and just listing it myself or sending it elsewhere to be sold. So this was just a brown long sleeve sweater top. I think it was 100% merino wool. It sold for $12 with a shipping discount, so I don't know how much of a designer item it is, but I only had 44 cents into it from a garage sale, and so my profit was $6.59, and it took 131 days to sell. However, that was from the time that I had listed this item, so it had taken even longer from, obviously, the time that I originally bought it. I believe I bought it last year in 2022. Okay, I have a little IKEA bag that I'm putting things into because there is just too many items to carry myself. So you're not going to be able to really see it, but this is an Athleta tag. So this was the Athleta Gray Pose, I think it's Pose, knit long sleeve top. It sold for $22 with a shipping discount. I purchased it for $4.50 at an out of the closet thrift store. And my profit was $11.08, and it sold in 187 days. Most of these that I say came with a shipping discount on Poshmark were from the offers that I had sent out, offers to likers yesterday. I don't have these in the order of like what day they sold, but I don't know that that matters too much. Okay. So these next two items. So I sold, I got an offer on this item first, and I accepted it. Then like a minute later, I had basically the same top, just in a different color, same size and everything. And someone offered me the same amount that they did on this top, and it ended up being the same person. So I accepted that. Now I could have messaged them, canceled this one, offered to bundle and all of that. But to be honest, that's kind of a pain on Poshmark, just because when you cancel the first sale, there's a chance that that person could ghost you and never come back. And so obviously when that person did send me the offer, it sends a breakdown of how much the item's going to cost, how much taxes are, and how much shipping is going to be. So they knew that they would be paying shipping twice. They did not bundle the items themselves. And it looked like they had been on Poshmark for a while, so I'm assuming they knew that they could bundle. But let me know what you guys would have done in that situation. I have done that before. I've also been burned before, so it's worked out great, and I've been able to bundle things for people and save them a little bit on shipping. But I've also, you know, they've agreed to do that and let me cancel it and then bundle, and then they never come back and purchase it again. So I did it this way. To me, this was the safer way to go. But both of these are Biore tops. So this is just a dark gray one. Again, this one did not have a size tag, but I did measure and posted those measurements. It equaled to an extra, extra large, which is the biggest size that they make, which I think helped. But it was just a basic t-shirt. So I think I had them listed for $35 each. So getting an offer of $29 each was great. So there's the first one. And then the second one, second one is just a like dark purple color. But yeah, so this again, I didn't tell you the full numbers on the other one. Okay, so on the gray t-shirt, sold for $29, picked it up for $2.99 at a local thrift store. My husband actually found this. My profit was $20.21, and it sold in 37 days. And this dark purple one sold also for $29. And I picked it up for $3.99 at a Goodwill. And my husband also found this as well. So my profit was a little bit less, just because I paid $1 more for this one. So it was $19.21, but this one only took 23 days to sell. So someone saw that I had both of these, same size, same basically I think style of t-shirt, just two different colors. So Biore is a great brand in my opinion. I get so excited when I find it. It's a kind of current hip brand to sell. Okay, then I have one more item, but it's a bigger item, so I'm going to put it into this Tyvek envelope. But I think I actually talked about this in a haul video, but I don't know for sure. But this is a pair of Abercrombie & Fitch pants. These are the ankle straight ultra high rise. They are from the Curve Love line, and they are vegan leather. They were a size 35 or 20R, but they were new with tags, and I didn't find that out until I got home. So this was a sale from those offers I sent out. Sold for $46 with a shipping discount. I only paid $7 at a local thrift store for them, and so my profit was $27.78, and it sold in 22 days. So always give these a little bit of extra push down on. just for peace of mind. Okay, now technically I do have 2 more items from Poshmark, but they are shoes, and so it'll take a little bit more time. So I'm gonna leave those to the end, and we're gonna get into the Mercari and eBay sales. So I am trying to use up the rest of these little fall poly mailers. I know technically we're after Thanksgiving, but yeah, I'm gonna keep using these probably until December 1st. So Mercari had 2 sales. This is a Peter Millar like pink salmon color quarter zip. It sold for $33 on Mercari. I picked it up for $5.99 at a Goodwill. My husband found this item. So my profit was $22.04. The exciting thing was it sold in 3 days. So did not have to wait around for that to sell very long. It's obviously just a coincidence. However, after I got a bunch of sales yesterday from those offers I sent out, I then got 2 orders on Mercari. So I guess a coincidence, but that was pretty exciting. Okay, and then this sale was definitely an exciting order on Mercari. So you're not able to see it, but it's this really pretty green color. It is a pair of Lululemon men's, I think the color name was Smoked Green, Surge joggers. They sold for $55. I found them hidden at a Goodwill. They did not see the logo for $5.99. So my profit was $41.20, and it sold same day I listed it. So that was very exciting. That was the second sale on Mercari I got. And so, yeah. Mercari has been a once in a while thing, but I've gotten actually quite a few sales this month on Mercari. Okay, then we have technically 4 sales on eBay, but one of those items I did bundle into three items into one. So we will go over those here in just a little bit, but let's see here. Oh, goodness. Okay, so the first one is a teeny tiny item. So this is the Lululemon, it's like a blue and black print energy sports bra. So for $36.90, someone just bought it for my full asking price. And so my cost of goods was only $6.99 from a thrift giant in Dallas. And so my profit was $20.66, and it sold in 65 days. Funny thing is, so we go down to Dallas semi-frequently. We have family there that we visit, and we do also like to thrift there. So the way that we go from Oklahoma to Texas, most of the time, we travel through a town just as soon as you get across the Texas border called Sherman. And that is where this is going. So I bought it in Dallas, and it's going to like a suburb of Dallas. So that was exciting to see. Okay, then this item is a brand that I had not really heard of before. It was Our Label. I cannot remember the YouTuber. I think her name is Megan. I think it's Megasis Thrift is her YouTube channel name. But she had mentioned she had found this brand before, a sweater or something like that, and it kind of stuck in my mind. So when we went to Denver the first time this year, I happened to find this and in the bins, and I picked it up. I think it was like a cashmere, wool, and something else blend. But it's a little cropped collared sweater. So for $46.45 on eBay, I only had $1.05 into it at the bins, and so my profit was $33.40. Now it did take 214 days to sell, but that's okay with me to make $30-something. I had a lot of attention on this, so I don't know if you guys have heard of that brand. Let me know down in the comments below. I know really nothing about it, but it seems like they make pretty good quality items with some pretty good quality materials. Okay, so now we have this 3-item bundle. So someone had sent me offers on three items, and I had countered back, I think, on 1 or maybe 2 of them. Anyway, that was, I think, yesterday. they were spaced far enough apart. I didn't even look to see who sent me those offers. But overnight, like at 2 a.m. my time, I got a message saying, hey, can you bundle these 3 in one listing and ship them as one? So that way I only get charged once for international shipping. And she had included a screenshot of the 3 items. And when I looked, the currency it was showing on her screenshot was Hong Kong dollars. So this item or items, this order is going to Hong Kong, which was really exciting. It's an international order. So I was able to bundle those 3 together for her. So we're going to go through each one. This is a Lululemon Sculpt tank. It has a really pretty like blue, kind of almost snake print. I picked it up for $5.40 at an Uptown Cheapskate. It took 331 days to sell. Then this is a Swiftly tank top. It was this really pretty purple and white print. I picked it up for $2.39 at a St. Vincent in Dallas. It took 62 days to sell. And the last item is this purple pair of leggings. I believe the color was mulberry. It's the Forget the Sweat leggings. I paid $12.99 for them at a Goodwill, and it took 102 days to sell. So she had asked me if I would do 90 for all of them, and what I had counted out was only a couple dollars more than the 90. So in total, including shipping, she paid me $98 US. I'm sure, I mean, I don't know what the amount was in Hong Kong dollars, but anyway, after all fees, the cost of goods, all of that, my profit on the 3 items was at $59.36. The nice thing is that all of this, and actually, I think I'm going to use a different poly mailer, a bigger one, but all of these totaled less than £1 to ship. So she got a great deal on shipping. I don't know how much she paid beyond me just sending it to Illinois for them to eBay to ship it off to Hong Kong. But yeah, so let me go grab the other poly mailer, and I need another one for the other item as well. So be right back. All right, so here's the ones I have. They're like a really light purple color, and they're just bigger. I think they're 14 by 19, something like that. So interestingly enough, I just recently purchased these, maybe like in the last couple weeks. I was only listing things on Mercari and eBay that I could fit into the smaller poly mailers, but as winter and fall has been approaching, I've been picking up things that are bigger in size, bulkier. So I purchased these so I can ship out bigger things on eBay. So even though these only equate to £1, I'm going to put them in this bigger one because they're going to, in Illinois, take it apart anyway, because they're going to have to repackage it to ship. So we can, let's see here. Okay, I'm gonna slap the label on here. With international orders on eBay, you package up the items, it goes to their warehouse or processing center in Illinois, and then they ship it off wherever. So then the last eBay item is a bulkier item. I just recently found this. So it was a Lululemon men's City Sweat hoodie pullover. And it was actually an extra, extra large. So again, a really good size in men's. I found it and the Goodwill had missed it. So I only paid $6.49. It sold for $59.55. So my profit was $37.39, and it only took 2 days to sell, which was very exciting. So it is going just kind of a state away. I'm in Oklahoma, and it is going to Missouri. So, but yeah, that is where I wanted to kind of get some bigger bags now. Is this overkill? Could I have found some smaller ones? Absolutely, but yeah, I figured this will cover. I can fold it over for like these size items, but also if it's much bigger, it'll fit those too. So sold that one. Okay, so now we have 2 pairs of shoes. These sold on Poshmark. So the first pair is this zebra print of Vionics. Here is the brand. These were, I believe, a smaller size. Yeah, they're a size 6, but they were in really good shape. I think this was like a Macy's clearance tag that was even still on there. So these sold on Poshmark for $18. So which is less than what I would normally sell bags for, but you'll find out why in a second. I picked them up for $7.99 at a local thrift store. So my profit was only $6.41, but I'd had them 576 days. It is a smaller size. So yeah, it is what it is. We're getting them out of here. We're making our money back from what we spent, and we're making a profit, which is always nice. Okay, so I have them now wrapped in tissue paper. I just get this from the dollar store. I think it's $1.25 store now, but I think I get 35 sheets for $1.25, and that's easy for me to just go and pick up some. So I'm gonna put it in this box here. It is the shoe box from the post office. I make an order about every couple of months. Most of what I go through were those padded flat rates, but I will also get shoe boxes pretty frequently. All right, so I have some brown, can't really see it, some brown packing paper in there. Just going to set these in here as well. My husband, as I mentioned before, gets a lot of equipment delivered for his work and job, and so he will bring me home packing material for free because they just end up throwing it away or recycling it, and I get to save money on it, so it works out. Okay, so this one is all packed up. Oh, this is funny. So I saw this and it made me laugh because we were just watching commercials, of course, for Christmas movies. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. And this item is going to a town called Chevy Chase. It's not the person Chevy Chase, but it is a town called Chevy Chase, which was really funny. So, okay. Now the piece de resistance of this weekend sales was a pair of Fry boots I sold. My mom actually yesterday or Friday, she told me about it yesterday, but sold a pair of air out boots for almost $200, which was super exciting, and it's actually staying in our state, which is great. Go mom. But then after she told me that, like an hour later, I accepted an offer on these shoes. So I'm going to show you what they look like. They are my size, but they are a little bit too high on the leg for me, but they are gorgeous. Gorgeous, okay? They are this really pretty dark chocolate brown leather. Yeah, obviously new, have the box, never been worn. They are a size 10, which is a great size. They are the Veronica Moto boots, combat boots, that's what they're called. But it's Veronica spelled with a C instead of Veronica with a K or Veronica Mitka. She's a great YouTuber, reseller. You should go check her out. I'll have her stuff here and down below. But unfortunately, Fry didn't get the memo that it should be spelled with a K and not a C. But yeah, these are just gorgeous. So I think how I'm going to package these up is I want to send it obviously with the box. And I'm going to tell you how much they sold for and all that here in a second, but I want to show you. I have an Amazon box here, and I'm pretty sure this is going to fit pretty well in it. I think I'll have to pack it. We're going to have to see if I need to print another label. I don't know how much these weigh, so I'm going to get them packaged up before I put the label on there, and then I'm going to take the labels. I think we got something delivered from Amazon, but okay, so I have these listed for $275, I believe. I've been sending 20% off offers since I listed them. Well, not since I listed them, but anyway, most recently I sent 20% off offers, which made it $220 with shipping discount. Yesterday, out of the blue, someone offered me $233 for these. I love her. They are going to New York City, which whoever is wearing these, gonna look fabulous. Just let me tell you that. So I think I paid $20 to $30 for these at a garage sale. They were new. Obviously, I'm willing to pay that much for them, but I had gotten some really low cost stuff that day. And when I go garage selling, whatever I get that day at garage sales, I average my cost of goods over all of those things. So my cost of goods averaged for this item was $3.97, which means my profit is $182.43. Now they did take 206 days, but I'm so happy with that. So I'm gonna try and see, get this packaged up, and I'll come back and let you know if I have to buy another label. If so, that's not gonna eat too much into my profit, so I'm gonna be happy. All right, so this ended up only being like 4 pounds, 3 ounces. So, and when I tell you this box could not fit more of her perfectly, I did have to put some bubble wrap on either side, but the other way and the other way it fit perfectly. So yeah, this was an exciting sale for sure. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it to the end, I really appreciate you. This has been a really great sales weekend. I'm pretty sure my best sales weekend ever. And I am excited to finish out the rest of November and hopefully make some more money. All right, well, thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy it, and I hope you did, please make sure to give it a thumbs up on your way out, to make sure you're subscribed so you can see more of my videos. And I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.